Hello, I'm here doing a review of my latest set, which as some of you already know I have, because I did that video with Pippin's song and the montage of it, reminds me of Moria. Got it for my birthday. It's a very, very good set, and I'm going to review it now. Um, right, I'm just going to mention as well, at the moment, a lot of people have been commenting, and I've noticed it myself, to be honest, the fact that the way I do videos is not always the same, and that I don't really have a format, and I don't have a professionally looking studio or anything. And well, to be honest, I'm not very professional, and that's one of the main reasons. But I figure, in order to be professional, I need to look professional. So I'm going to work on some things like that over the winter, and then I'm hopefully going to get that sorted out. And in the new year, I'm considering changing my name again. As many of you know, I've considered it before and it didn't happen, but I am really thinking about it now because obviously just my name doesn't get the crowd I want, which is LEGO fans searching for it, does it? But I really want to have a new start in the new year and properly get going again with regular videos and stuff. But we'll see what happens. Like I said before, this good set. And as you can see, the actual overview of it, there's a lot of loose bits, like all the weapons and stuff, and so it is quite large. And obviously there's the cave troll as well on the door, but we'll get to that. Right, now I'm going to go on to the first part, which is minifigures. Hello, I'm here reviewing all 9 minifigures, all of them, that are from the Mines of Moria. And now, some people say we only have 7 minifigures, some people say we only have 6 minifigures, but we have 9. Because I count the skeletons and I count the cave troll. I mean, you may not be able to quite call the cave troll a minifigure, but it is still classed as one. I mean, it's not exactly mini, but But so I'm going to start at this end instead of where I normally do it. So first we get 2 skeletons. Now, a lot of people are saying they don't like the new skeleton, but that is a mistake because it is not a new skeleton. It is an old skeleton. These are the ones that LEGO had originally, but when they did Ninjago and stuff, they wanted them to be able to hold weapons so that they can actually fight and stuff. But when we saw them in old castle sets, and also I remember I had some, and I think they were from, I honestly can't remember now, but old sets that my older sisters used to have, even though they were never as much into it as me, I can say. But we get 2 skeletons, and this is the bit that people find weird, the floppy arms that are loose, and if you put them up, they fall down. Yep. In a memento. I am sorry about that interruption, but this is another one of the things I'm saying that I do want to make more professional. This happened another time, I would get rid of it, but I don't have much time now and stuff, and let's just say, yeah, you understand, you get it home, people call. You have to be really sad for no one to call. Right, Gimli, quite liking the helmet mold for Gimli. Of course, we get Gimli, exactly the same Gimli in Battle of Helm's Deep, no alterations with weapons or anything. And this is his hairpiece. He does have a double-sided face. All the minifigures, apart from the skeletons and the cave troll, obviously, have a double-sided face in this set. Although again, all you're going to be able to see in this face is really how the eyebrows are different, because he has his beard on, and his beard mold's good as well. He has a long axe and a short axe, and he actually balances quite well when he leans on both of them together, and it is quite interesting. And also his printing is actually really, really fantastic, but you have to take off his beard for it. You can't really see. I mean, it doesn't make much sense, much point, but it is good printing. I can tell you that because I have seen it, and it's quite a good one for people who want to make more dwarfs, but not necessarily ones with quite as large beards. Because because I have actually started, and there's a bit of a spoiler right here, but I have started work on making a bit of a dwarf army. So I've got some of the dwarf pieces from The Hobbit and obviously Gimli's piece, and started to put them together. And also I've got one of the ones from the minifigure series and replaced it with stuff that isn't yellow. And so, you know, I don't know what I'll do with that, but I am just starting to put together some dwarves and stuff, and you know, it's quite interesting, really. Here we have Pippin. This is one of the 3 members of the Fellowship exclusive set, because 4 come in the set, and 3 of them are completely exclusive. Let me get. He has a short sword. And he has. This is just a regular Hobbit short sword, the one that he was given to Aragorn, by Aragorn near the beginning of the film, of that Orthanc Tower, or Weathertop, as most people know it. Now, I would like to clarify, this is just a basic short sword, because I'm going to reference the Brick Show again. I mean, I know I do say quite a lot of the things that are bad for a Brick Show, but they are a good channel. I wouldn't still be subscribing to them if they weren't. It's just that I happen to be very good at pointing out the mistakes, as many of the people on the comments do. Yeah, this is just a regular short sword, Pippin's short sword. Just flipping over there. I don't know why I'm doing that. And he has good printing. He has one of the shorter capes, and on the back he does have relatively basic printing on the back, but you can't see that when he's got this on anyway, so there's no point looking at it. And then his hair, he has this sort of brown mousy coloured hair, and it's quite tangled and stuff. It is basically all of the hobbits seem to have the same one. I don't know if Sam does, but Frodo definitely does, and yeah, Sam does as well, and so does Merry. So, and Bilbo has one as well. They were all just in different colours, which is, you know, it's kind of weird that they have the same piece, but the hairs do look quite similar in it, really. And then he has short legs again, like Gimli. The 2 characters in this thing to have short legs. Seems and you have to remember Pippin is exclusive to this set, unlike Gimli. And then next we have Boromir, and this is one of the other minifigures that makes this set essential for Lord of the Rings fans. I mean, if you think about it, the Cave Troll, it's the only set with a Cave Troll, obviously. It's only set with Moria Orcs. It's only set with 3 members of the Fellowship. So if you're collecting a Fellowship, you have to get this one, literally. The only one you don't actually have to get is Battle of Helm's Deep, because that only comes with Gimli and Aragorn, but they can be found in other sets that you need to get anyway if you want to get all of them. So you don't have to buy Battle of Helm's Deep, or Urukai Attack, or Orc Forge, but you have to buy all the rest. So that's only really 4 of them, which is actually quite good considering some people have been going on a lot about them doing stuff. But, you know, I think people tend to over-exaggerate a bit. Now, the printing on the shield is good. There's not actually that many printed bricks in this set because there are a lot of stickers, but I will get onto that because it is annoying, and it's the only Lord of the Rings set in the whole of the Lord of the Rings, this series, to have stickers so far, but it's got a lot of them. He's got leg printing. That's one of my main reasons for liking him and putting him ahead of Pippin, in my opinion, in how rare he is, just because he has leg printing. I mean, I know you can't exactly do leg printing on the smaller ones, but, you know, that's just how I think. And then we have Legolas. Legolas is a great minifigure. A lot of people come to think he doesn't look that much like Orlando Bloom, and also, because if you think about it, Orlando Bloom has already appeared as a Lego minifigure, because he was Will Turner, Pirates of the Caribbean, was also played by Orlando Bloom, and he's been turned into a Lego minifigure. So we actually get 2 different versions of Orlando Bloom, 2 different characters that he plays. Now I'm going to look at the back of his. Here you can see his back printing and the other double-sided face. I don't really like that one. It looks a bit annoying. It's kind of like, but I suppose it makes sense a bit. It just looks a bit weird mouth shape. His hair, though, is a rare piece. It has, like all the elven hair, it has the ears on it. Now, basically all the owls have the same hair, just with the thingies in different colours. I think it's quite good that they have managed to get the hair a separate colour to the ears, because, you know, it's quite intricate detail if you really think about it, but, you know. And then, obviously, another bit of intricate detail is all his printing. And also, he does have a long bow, so unlike the Rohan Archer we get in Yokai Attack, his bow is a completely different to that, completely different. Now, I just knocked over this orc. A Moria orc, we get 2 of these. We get one with that weapon and one with this weapons. And again, I don't like to point out mistakes. Well, you'll probably think I do, but I watch the Brick Show reviews quite a lot, and I do notice mistakes in them. He says in one of his reviews that both of it has a double-sided face, but they're both the same. And I would just like to inform you that they are not both the same. Not, well, just, I'm going to take his head off here, and this comes on both minifigures, and on it, wish I had a better character, because it's on webcam, I cannot get macro mode, which is a bit annoying, but, and it is difficult to see, especially if you don't have macro mode, but on one of his faces, he sort of looks angry, when on the other one, he sort of just looks almost like he's laughing, because on one of them, it's mostly the only difference, really, if I actually look at it carefully, is the little marks between his eyes and eyebrows are different to make him look angry or not angry. But obviously the hairpiece as well, again, it's got 2 different colours on it, and it is a hairpiece with ears on, which is quite, you know, quite cool. And then I'm just going to put his angry face back on. And obviously we get another one of them who has the thingy for the cave troll. So I'll just drag him along. And then, as you can see, cave troll's quite big. And then he comes with it. And he has the mace sort of thing, same as we get in Ninjago, just different colour. Well, different colour to the one I have, but you can get this one as well. Anyway, again, I'd like to mention the printing actually on these torn sort of shirts that have all the chainmail stuff over them. It's quite clever, really. I do like the colouring on it. But here we have the cave troll. Now he has a big chain on his back, as you can see. The Lego chain, completely flexible, not even slightly rigid, which can be an annoyance, but it can also be a good thing. So you know. And then he can't, if you put him on like a bricks, he can stand up. He can stand in whatever stance he wants, but if you put him on this, if you do put it up, he will just literally go like that. And then if you put his thing back, he'll stand up. If you just see, you can see his weapon off the edge of the screen there. And then put it down like this, it'll stay up. But, you know, anything in between, especially if you want him to be smashing the door down, you know, it's not going to work that well. I mean, it does come in, it actually comes in, let me think of it. Just the minifigure, not counting the chain of a weapon, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate pieces, because the hands and the arms are separate to each other, and so you got the main body. Right, if I just... This is the main body piece with a bit of chain on its head, and these are the arms. And then, so basically, they've done it as separate pieces in order so they can make the arms thingy. And then also, to make the thingy, the hands turn, they're a separate piece. It's like a giant boxing glove. Well, giant for Lego minifigures, not particularly giant for me. Now, if I just put his arms back on, you can see how good the printing on him actually is. It's good very good printing. It has 2 studs on top of his head, so if you want, you can have Legolas like like this on top of him. I don't know if you can see that, but Legolas is standing on top of him, firing arrows down into his head. But even I would be slightly tempted to just go with his weapon, especially if it was actually me having arrows fired into my head by an elf. Elf, yeah, it's elf, isn't it? Because it should be elf, but J.R.R. Tolkien has decided to make it as elves, and it's the same with dwarves. Don't even ask about that. It's just technical stuff in the book, really. Because I'm still in the middle of reading The Two Towers. I long ago read this scene. And then the weapon here is... This is constructed out quite a few pieces. I'm not going to bother counting them, but... You know, it's just it's a good weapon. It's just like his giant club thing. And yeah, and if you can see, it doesn't actually weigh that much because majority of it is hollow. Let me see if I can get a, because if I show you the inside of the arm hollow, then apparently a lot of stuff inside the actual body is hollow as well, which I did not know, and you can't tell just from looking at it. And it doesn't really make that much of a weird noise when you hit it. And also, it has a different body printing as well. And then it has little brown bit at the bottom. It's like little pants. And then that's all I have to say on the minifigures, I think. So yeah, that is all the minifigures. Oh, look, this is the Wow and Pippin, and also the first bit where I'm going to have to show you the disappointing stickers. Here is your first example of a sticker. Annoying, right? They have stickers. They have about 30 of them. Probably more. They have tons of stickers. Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons. I just hate it. But I'll have to get over that sooner or later. Well, I don't think I have done yet. I've put Pippin with it just because Pippin is the one who knocks, well, in the book he knocks a rock down a well. In the film, he knocks a skeleton's arm and a finger down the well. The Lego set, he knocks a skeleton and a bucket down the well. And in the Lego game, he knocks a skeleton, a bucket, and himself down the well. So, you know, taking a bit over top from just dropping a rock down a well. That's why Gandalf goes and hits him on the head and goes, "Fools of a tuck." Anyway, I'm going to show you this now, and you're going to watch. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. See, so you move this out and... Oh, his head's in the way. Right, you move this out and in to make things drop down for a while. And so you can actually let Pippin grab onto this end bit and go, whoop, 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 whoop. And if you look in it, there's that bit there. And it's relatively simple contraption and not hidden particularly well, but it works, I guess. And, Pippin's hair just fell off. Which does actually remind me that it's not just the orcs that have double-sided face. Every character in this thing, apart from the skeletons, has double-sided face. Which I think I may have said before, but, you know, it's just I didn't draw much attention to the double-sided faces on all of them. Anyway, we have gold crystal here on the front as well. More stickers on here, as you can see, 2 of them. And let's move on to the next bit. Alright, here we have the grave bit, and the reason I got Gimli with it is because this is the grave that he jumps on and starts defending when all the orcs come swarming near it, and also it is the grave of Balin, son of Fundin. In fact, on here it says the elven runes, as you can see, are stickered. These are accurate to a film book. It says, "Here lies Balin, son of Fundin, lord over Moria," or something along those lines. And then it says that as well. I know I've got the first bit right, I'm just not sure about the Lord over Moria bit. And there is that sticker as well. And then on the other side, the same. Just on the other side. And then, oh, right, yes, contraption. Let me stick a skeleton in here. This is Barlin. And say the cave troll hits the edge of a cave, it will hits the grave. It will go. Wait a minute. This contraption does not work very well. It is constructed exactly as it's told to, but I will tell you it is a temperamental contraption and it does not always work. I can tell you that already just because I know it. And then let me try. There we go. The lid pops off there, and then the cave troll just come in and go boom. And there's Gimli's dead as well. And there is Barlin, who is already dead. Wow, he flicks far. Right, that is all I have to say about this part. Other than this book as well. This is the book that Gandalf finds and reads from, and in the book there is a lot of stuff in here. It's all about how the dwarves that came and reclaimed this place get trapped in, and it's really quite interesting actually. And well, yeah, it's interesting. Not much more to say than that. You have to read the books really, because there's not that much in the films. I mean, I know some people like the films more just because, well, it's a film, not a book. You don't have to read. But reading's fun. Come on, people. Especially when it's Lord of the Rings. I mean, let's face it. And I bet there are tons of you who are probably going to end up reading The Hobbit, though. Because you have to read The Hobbit as well. Because The Hobbit, actually, I read that before Lord of the Rings because I think it's more important. But, you know, just remember, people, read. Even if I am preaching to the converted here, although I doubt I am in so many cases. Hello, this is the gate that the cave troll comes through, and it opens on hinges. It has great detail on the door. I like the way the door's constructed, actually. And also it has more of these bricks that we all know is very rare from my Eureka Attack review. 50p a pop on Bricklink. I like the word pop. Right, anyway, and then we get sticker again with Alice runes. I do not have a clue what that translates as, although it's probably in the book, along with everything else. But it is a while since I read the book now, and you know what it's like. And then here is the axe that they use to block the door with. And if I just get my cave troll and put the door like this. In fact, I'll do it first like this, and then I'll show you the other way. And then I've knocked off the entire door piece there, and the cave troll can just about squeeze his way through, and then he can go and kill everything, including... He hits that. Boom! I don't know if you saw that very well, this is where it was, but just... Jeez, I nearly hit my webcam. Anyway, and now let me show you that from another angle. The cave troll's breaking. If I just put this piece back on, because occasionally that piece will pop off, but it's quite easy to put back on, really. And you know, and then put the axe back in, and then here you can see I'm literally just going to go with the cave troll. Oh, and there it comes out first time, of course. Let me try again. Right. Woo! And then the axe went flying that time, and then once again the cave troll goes rah. I'm gonna go get the axe, and then I'm gonna tell you that is all I have to say about this part. Oh, other than, you know, more stickers. Oh, same on the other side. More stickers. Grr. I hate stickers. Anyway, right, last thing's last, and last thing will be last, and it will be next, because next thing is last. Right, yeah, I just had to do that. Right, last thing will be last. Hello, this is considered the main bit as the set, but I don't like it as much as some of the other bits, because the other bits are actually, you know, relatively... they couldn't have the film or the book without it. Like, this is just a piece of wall and it doesn't really stand out to me that much, but you know, it's quite good, I suppose. And then get all the books here and a lot of the mining tools and the beer, of course. You can't have a thingy without beer. Then there's a book here and a diamond. And in this bit there is a lot of stickers. I will already say that. Stickers, 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 boom. Then there's fire and skeleton bones over here, which is a bit. And then on here we have a bit of mithril, and a bit more mithril here. Well, it's kind of annoying because they actually use the same piece for mithril as they do for, you know, the Galadriel's file thing, light of that star that I can't remember the name of. Anyway, and then also, I suppose you could class it as a feature, is the fact that the chest comes out and goes back in based on a lever on the back. And then in it there are jewels, there are more mithril, and there's a golden crystal. And that will go back in. It closes itself as well if you do it like that. Well, it does for a margin. Anyway, now, main feature of it, if I get my cave troll, you know, cave trolls going around, running around, and then all of a sudden, oh, let me prop him up. And then all of a sudden, wait a minute. Excuse me. That didn't work very well, did it? Let me get the cave troll the other way around. Right, so the cave troll's chasing after Frodo over there, despite the fact we don't get Frodo in the set, which again is annoying, but I'm not going to go into detail on that like I did in the Yorekai attack review. But, for goodness sake. There we go, it falls on him, the big post. If you can't see that, it has fallen on him. And then I'll show you it on the other one, when you'll be able to see it. Oh. Again, this is another one of the features in the set, which is a bit temperamental, but what are you going to do? Yep, it is a good set, but like I said, features are temperamental. Like, even that one with the thing didn't work because the skeleton didn't go down far enough, because it's not a bottomless pit like in the film, so it just, you know, I mean, it couldn't really be, could it? That's interesting. Could it be a bottomless pit? No, it couldn't. You could take the base off and thingy, but I don't think in real life you can get bottomless pits. Unless you sort of like made a hole, went from one end of the world to the other. But I'm getting distracted now, and so I'm going to end this review before I start completely rambling. Good set. I like it. I recommend it. And it's good. So, you know, good. Goodbye.